But I think the way they do their collection track is kind of really bad. We drew turn 1 Sunspot. We have Jubilee turn 4. That's usually a win with this deck. Like usually I snap turn 1 with this opening hand. Who runs Professor X? Wow. Insane. Chavez and just win us. We're only gonna have 1 space to play after this turn. He has Jubilee too, so is that gonna pull Chavez? For sure one if he tried to go the Iron Man route. All right, we haven't drawn any of our 6 drops, which is good for Jubilee. We can drop Sunspot and start buffing this up. I don't think we do want to put Iron Man down because we want to do Ironheart next turn. So we're not going to get the Sunspot value just yet. All right. We got a 0 cost card. Always good. Not really. Alright, here's the play. We Jubilee, and we get Infinite. It's most likely to pull Chavez, though. This game feels straightforward, but I talked to someone who's been playing 8 days and fell rank 45 to 37. Yeah. I mean, it's straightforward for people who have played these kind of games before, I feel like. It's probably less straightforward to people who haven't played too many 3-lane poker-like card games. Probably a greedy snapper, yeah. I mean, they probably just can't beat bots is one thing. Or maybe they're just bad at math. You know? Could be a lot of things. Alright, we're gonna Iron Man over here. We didn't draw our Infinite, so there's no reason to not play turn 5 other than... It would give our Sunspot a lot more power, actually, but... I think we want to try and win left here. It's going to be hard for him to win left. We're going to snap. Oh, we were too late on the snap. We were too late. Alright, so if he Moon Girled and got Nova Carnage combo, that could be really bad for us. We drew Infinite, so unlucky. So is it better to commit to the right or to the left? Because if we go 7 more power here, this gives 3 more plus 7 is 10 more, so that's 20 more. So 20 more puts us at 38. And he gets 16 more power if he does double Nova Carnage combo. So we do lose that. We lose that for sure. But if we come over and do this, if we do, he needs only 11 here. So if we do this and this, maybe we do this, misclicked, it moved, this and this. I think this is the way to go. This way we're shoring up mid. If he does the double Nova Carnage combo, how much is that? That's 2 Novas and Carnage. Carnage goes to 4, 8, 10, 10, 13. 13 plus 8 plus 7. Alright, he didn't even do it. Did Onslaught instead, okay. We would have won anyway we did this. Why not play Yellow Jacket? I mean, we did play Yellow Jacket. We played a mid, right? I don't know when you said that in relation to the stream. I wanted to get more value on the right because it was closer to catching up there. I've spent all the money that I can. That's the thing. I can't even unlock cards with money right now. I would pay more money to unlock more cards, but they're not letting me, so they literally just don't care about my money. Alright, we drew Jubilee. I feel like Nightcrawler is like a mandatory include in like all decks because it's so flexible in every single type of deck and in every single type of location. I can't see it ever being like a bad include. So probably 2 months more to get them all. No, because it keeps getting further and further out, Spoon. So I think it's actually much longer than, because it goes from every 12 to every 16 to every 24 to every like 48 for new cards. You have to get to level 4,000 something to get all the cards. So it's like 10 times the amount of time that I've already spent. So if I've spent almost a week and a half, so like 11 days or whatever on this, and to get all the cards, it's 4,000. All right, well this is kind of lame. Yeah, get 100 levels a week, free to play. Yeah, pretty much. Well, yeah, free to play, but then you get 200 levels a week, pretty much, paying. So if you get 200 levels, that's 20 weeks to get to 4,000, right? 20 weeks is half a year, pretty much. So you pretty much have to spend 6 months to unlock all the cards. Yeah. And then we'll unlock more cards by then, yeah. Yeah, so it's 6 months to just get the base set. That's if I pay every single day. If I pay the maximum amount every single day, which is kind of insane. All right, so we got Chavez, which is good. So the question is, do we want to skip our turn and go for the Infinite play? Or do we go for the Iron Man play? Iron Man is a little bit, like, what could we draw to play with Iron Man? Nothing really. He conceded? I don't think this was close to being over. Yeah, this deck is really fun. Free to play would take more than a year, I think, to unlock everything. What I like is you can only have one of every card. Yeah, there's no duplicates or anything. Well, there's no, like, you don't have to have 2 of every card in a deck. And also, like, when you open cards, there's not a chance of you opening, like, one you already have. But I think the way they do their collection track is kind of really bad for the long term, like, grinders. Because it just makes you have to grind so much to get everything. Because if we look at it, like, if it takes you, like, 150 days to unlock everything, buying gold every single chance, or buying credits every single chance, 150 days times like 7 is a lot of money to just get one set. If we pull out the handy dandy calculator here, 150 times 7, $1,050. So it's $1,000 to unlock one set, and that's $1,000 plus playing every single day for 150 days. So it's kind of a little bit insane, I would say. And do this. Then we get Wolfsbane here next turn if we want. Seems like too much. Like, I want to be able to just play with all the cards. And I want to pay, like, a normal amount of money. Like, by normal, I mean in card game perspective. Like, Hearthstone, you spend about, like, $200, you get all the cards in a set, pretty much. Like, you get 95% of the cards. You miss maybe a couple legendaries. $60 is normal for a non-card game, but for a card game, I'd say about $200 per set is normal. So it would be better if you could target cards too. Yeah, I wish you could target cards.
If you were like, yo, I really want this one card, that's a thing I think we really want to support for people who are like, yo, just like get me Spider-Man or get out of here. So we have some thoughts on how to like allow better targeting of cards, but it's not in the beta yet. So it's something you'll have to hold out for.
All right, so I think we're gonna win guaranteed here because he only, I mean, this might be like White Tiger and Iron Heart, and then he's gonna play Odin, and it's gonna do some crazy stuff. But I think we can just skip this turn. Actually, it can't be White Tiger yet. This turn is White Tiger, but it could be like something Ironheart, 4 cost, whatever card, Spider Girl. Everyone would pick Thanos. Yeah, it would really suck if you're like 1 card away. Magic Green is the same way, $200 a set. Yeah, I think most card games are pretty much like $200 a set to get like a mostly complete collection. Like I've only spent like $2,000 on Hearthstone over the course of like 6 years or something, and I had most of the sets when I play that. Thanks, Ikigo. Oh, you're not talking to me. You're talking to Ocean Mud? Alright, that's fine. I love his stream too, though, so it's allowed. So we're going to do this and hope we can win mid. I hope we win mid. That's the one thing. I'm not sure we will. Dinosaur. Okay, this makes me think that we're going to win mid. Moon Girl. Because I don't think he can get up enough with the collector. Because his hand's going to be full. Ironheart. Okay. As expected. Armor. Yeah, okay. Yeah, one thing with this deck is a lot of people are playing a lot of tech to counter Nova decks. And this deck just doesn't care about any of that stuff. So it beats a lot of the people that are playing to beat Nova decks. Because they just play like armor. I mean, it does, like if they play Cosmo, that does hurt us. For sure. But Cosmo's a little bit more janky. Alright, we drew turn 1 Sunspot. We have Jubilee turn 4. That's usually a win with this deck. Like usually I snap turn 1 with this opening hand. Yeah. The confidence is good. Will help you not forget next time, yeah. Yeah, this deck has, like, surprisingly, I've probably played it like the 3rd most out of anyone. I think Deathsea has played it the most out of anyone. And there's still so many things that I've never seen before, haven't had to calculate for. And it just comes out of nowhere. So passing gives me 2 attack on Sunspot. Not passing gives me a 3 attack Sentinel. So it's always right to just play the Sentinel here. Alright, so we always stack up with this deck. Space Throne. Space Throne is interesting. So it's a little bit weird. It's a little bit awkward with this deck, actually. Might be worth to just play Wolfsbane because we're running low on space already. With the Space Throne. I mean, we have Chavez for the Space Throne if we don't pull it out of Jubilee. Alright, well, he got rid of the negative zone, so actually, with 5, oh my goodness. Well, we win left, guaranteed. Alright, so we already snapped. I was going to snap again because we have Infinite, we win left, and we're going to win right, too, with Infinite there. Like, this might even pull out a Chavez and just win us. We're only going to have 1 space to play after this turn. Because this puts Chavez here, maybe. Nope, we got Ant-Man. We got screwed over. Oh, he has Jubilee too, so is that going to pull his Chavez? Odin? Okay. Oh wait, that makes us like, we have 1 more turn to go. Middle? Because it storms it again. But it's definitely not worth. We're just gonna go Infinite on the right. So we're gonna skip. It gives more to the Sunspot too. Apparently Gambit just kills a random dude. I kind of want to get Gambit. See, like, there's so many cards that would be good to get that I just can't get. It would be nice. No! We still win, though. Oh, no, wait. Cards can't be played here? We don't win. Who runs Professor X? Wow. Insane. That's cool. Like, I'm fine losing this. Like, we should give him 2 extra cubes for that play, honestly. But I'm not going to. Wow. Like, he's running Storm and Professor X. This is actually a cool deck that this guy's running. Nimskull. Damn. That's really cool. And it's rare that we have 2 Space Thrones and a flooded place. So it's like I literally can't play anything on turn 6. Like, did he think I was going to commit to mid? I guess he did, because he thought that I would want to play my biggest minion on right. So it does make sense to Professor X there. He is the leader of the Dora Milaje, the Royal Guard of Wakanda. She was in Black Panther and Infinity War. Yeah, I know there's definitely some people in Black Panther. I just only remember 2 names for Black Panther, and that's Black Panther and Killmonger. And I think that's it, so. That's how it happens in like any movie. I only remember like the 2 main characters. Like, I can't even remember Agent, what's his name? Like the most famous side character in all the Marvel movies. Agent, I forgot it now. He hasn't been in anything for a little bit, I feel like. He had his own show where he was like the leader of that group of people. Agent Coulson or something. Yeah, Coulson, yeah, Spoon said it, yeah. Alright, do we just sunspot in the Space Throne? Let's do it. Yeah, I'm just really bad at remembering side character names. Do you have Shang-Chi run him into him a lot? I do have him. I don't run into him that much. Alright, so here's the question. Is it better to Jubilee? Alright, we're gonna Jubilee. I think pulling a 10 attack minion is pretty good. All these things are getting... He has to put... Oh, we pulled a 20 attack minion. That's even better. DJ is going to concede now. Do we snap and make him concede? He's going to concede if we snap. I don't want him to concede. But he's going to. I think we do this. Wow, he didn't concede. Does he actually think he has a chance? Because one of those cards is getting shoved in the Space Throne. And he must be thinking of Nova Carnage or something. So I feel like we never lose mid. He hasn't Moon Girled. Don't forget to tweak that. Yeah, he conceded. At least he gave us one more to see the last turn. DJ is sometimes in our chat. It always feels weird in games, I feel like, when you don't know if you're playing against a human or not. Because I would rather know if I'm not playing against a human. But I could see how from a business and gameplay standpoint it could be better to not know. Yo, are you going to have extra boosters that you can't use, right? Oh, I have so many boosters. Are you talking about just like the card? I don't know what the card currency is called. I think maybe they're boosters. Now I wish my sunspot was mid and couldn't be blown up. I kind of want to Nightcrawler it so it doesn't get electroed. I feel like these bots always run Electro, but he goes first anyway, so it doesn't matter. So I think we do this. Yeah, I tried to... Great teacher Onizuka. I tried to talk to some other people like streamers and people to try and get them into Snap, but since it's not like widely available, a lot of them don't want to go through the trouble of trying to get access and playing, especially when it's not out for everyone and their stream numbers would be bad right now, which is valid, I guess. So we have Maximus. I think Maximus seems like a good like turn. Like it's basically a Wolfsbane that you can play on turn 7 without any cards in the location. Or turn 7, turn 6. Obviously I don't have Maximus. It randomly adds my hand, but it seems like it seems like it would be a cool card. Should I make him draw 2 cards? He's got 5 cards in hand. It might be my best play. But I mean, I think I just do this and sunspot it. Because I'm planning on infiniting anyway. So do I think I need more value? I think we do it this way. It keeps clicking wrong. I think this is better. Uh-oh. That doesn't do anything. I'm always worried when I see Enchantress that it's about to shut something down. So let me skip this turn. I think we can snap. I think this is also a bot. Official support on Discord claims there are no bots. That's definitely not true. Uh-oh. That's spooky. Yikes. I don't think this is a bot. I think this is a real person. Winning queso. I think this might be a real person. This guy just outplayed me. I think we can still win though. Because I think if we do this and this, I think we technically can win. If he tries to commit to the right, because we're committing between these two. We're not going to play our Infinite, but this forces him to have to commit enough to win in the hub. And then we've split up our commitment here. It's definitely not a bot because I ended my turn and he's not done yet, which makes me a little bit worried that they're stream sniping, but they're not. Okay. Yeah, so this is exactly what I was worried about. So we split it up so that he commits to the hub, we double commit here, and we win these two lanes. He's expecting the Infinite play. That was a real person though, because they were actually thinking and making decisions.